Good morning, year two. It is Friday, and I hope you've had a great week of reading. I'm very excited on your reading journey. You've learned lots of strategies to build your stamina and be the best readers that you can be. I've got one more thing to share with you today. We've been learning to build our stamina. We've been learning to build our stamina by keeping track of our reading and by doing some comprehension checks to make sure that we are understanding everything that we are reading. There's one more thing that we're going to be doing today. Let me share that with you now. Okay, today, if we go back to our comprehension chart for monitoring our reading, we know how to do our reading logs, which we've been doing every day. I hope you've been continuing on with that. We know how to track the pages that we're reading so that we can see if we are reading more or less or about the same every day. We'll also learn to monitor our comprehension. That means our thinking about the text by stopping if we lose our focus and going back to reread. Today is very important because today we learn as readers that we need to set goals. Today, our task is to set goals to become better readers. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Good readers set goals to be better. And when they set goals, they look at how they've been doing with their reading. They look at their reading log. They look at the time they've spent over the past week. They look at the number of pages they've read, and they try to make it better. So let's say for time, of all of last week, I spent about 10 minutes. Okay, Monday, I spent about 10 minutes. Tuesday, I spent about 11 minutes. Wednesday, I spent 12 minutes. Thursday, another 10 minutes. Okay, for reading. Then today, my goal is to try to do a little bit better. Today, I'm going to try to do about 15 minutes, not too high, just a few more minutes than what you're already doing. Okay, so my goal today, because I've been reading at around 10 to 12 minutes, I want to do a little bit better. I'm going to do about 15 minutes today. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Look at your reading log and think, how much better can I do? And then set a goal for reading for today that's a little bit higher, just a little bit. Okay, don't make it too high. If you make it too high, then it becomes really difficult to do and you won't meet your goal. Okay, our task is to set a goal and meet it. We're also going to look at the pages and we're going to try to improve or increase the number of pages that we read. Say I was reading about 10 pages every day. Today, I want to try to make it a little bit more. I'm going to make it about 12 pages, okay? So you look at your log and see how much, just a bit more, increase it by just a bit more. You're also going to take a look at that FNF section, the type and genre of your books. Did you read mostly fiction or nonfiction? If you think you read mostly fiction this week like me, then maybe you need to start doing some nonfiction reading. So my goal for today is to pick a nonfiction book, okay, and do some nonfiction reading. Think about the strategies that we learned. We learned lots of different strategies and pick one. I'm picking this one. Stop, go back and reread. I'm picking this one because I keep losing my focus, so I want to focus on that one. What will you pick? Will you pick the 5-finger rule? Will you pick the I pick strategy, or will you pick the stop, go back and read strategy? Okay, choose a strategy and put that in as your goal. Your task for today is to set a goal for yourself. You're going to set a goal for the time, the number of pages, the type of book, and the strategy that you will use. You can make a chart like this, okay? Or you can just write your goal down or type it in, or even send a post to your teacher today telling her what your goal is for today. All right, from now on, before reading, you should set goals for yourself so that at the end of your reading, you can check and see if you achieved your goal. All right, when you finish your reading today, check and see, did you achieve your goal? Give yourself a nice happy face if you achieved your goals for today. Okay, I look forward to seeing if you achieved your goals and looking at the goals you set and continuing on our journey as readers together. Have a great weekend, year two. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.